alumni, Miss Tanaz Parbeen. She has completed her master's from Kaziranga University in 2021. Now she is pursuing master's in data science from University of Kent, UK, London. Now I would like to hand over the session to Miss Tanaz.
Thank you. I would like to first start with thanking the faculty of Department of Mathematics for giving me this opportunity to talk here with fellow juniors as well as my professors. The journey has been quite an amazing at University of Kaziranga, and it was back in 2019 when I started my journey, and it was filled with a lot of memories that I still cherish till this day. Be it academically or personally, it has been a lot, I would say, filled with knowledge as well as great memories. So, why you should hear me is, as I told you, that I'm the alumni of this university, as well as Sir told me that I should be giving you an idea to how we can transition from mathematics to the tech industry. Like we have more job opportunities, more things to do other than going to the traditional way, that is being being a teacher or professor. Like more than teaching profession, we have also other professions that we can pursue. If you ask me why I joined tech rather than teaching profession, I do like teaching profession, but at the same time, I always wanted to do something where I can use mathematics and I can see it's changing in the real time. I would say the application part of it, the applied side of mathematics is something that I really liked. So currently, I'm pursuing MSc in data science at the University of Kent, UK, and I have also secured a position for myself as a data scientist at Siemens, which I'll be starting from September. And I'm currently also working on my dissertation, which is credit card fraud detection, which is based on machine learning algorithm, which I got to know that is going to be introduced as a part of MSc in mathematics, which is quite exciting because if you ask me, just a second, yeah. If you ask me why we need machine learning and Python nowadays, because it is the era of artificial intelligence. Even though artificial intelligence started in the 90s, but this is how we are dependent in this time and date, that we are heavily depending on artificial intelligence. All the companies, all the workplaces, even if we are not mindful about it, but we are using artificial intelligence in a lot of our tasks for automating, for predicting stuff. So, and I would encourage you to do all those things because use it as a tool rather than heavily depending on it without using your own mind, because even for using AI, you need to have proper prompts in your mind. So for that, you need to know the basics, the foundations. Maths helps you to build the foundation, because if you take computer science and maths, both can go um, to the field of data, like data scientist, data analyst, business analyst, product analyst. All those things can be like all those posts can be filled by both mathematicians and computer science students. But I believe and what I saw is mathematicians always have an upper hand because once your foundations are right, it's not hard for you to learn coding. It's not hard for you to pick up the understanding of machine learning algorithms because you already have the problem solving and logical mind. And that's what helped me because I was from a completely traditional background. Like I just like MSc in mathematics, so that is a completely traditional background back then because I didn't have these modules which are going to be introduced now. But then also I was welcomed in the tech industry because people see mathematics, or I would say that they keep mathematics in a very high position from other degrees because it requires a certain level of problem solving skills and logical mindset for you to even have for you to even have that degree. So you already have an upper hand from rest of the people. So if you really like maths and you want to explore the different sides of this subject, you want to explore the industry, then you should definitely go for it. There are various roles that you can go for, and in junior levels, they don't even expect you to have experience because they are going to give you the things that you need to learn. I self taught myself SQL, uh, SQL and Python when I moved to the industry from my colleagues. And it was, trust me, it was not that hard because when you have people to work with, you can ask questions. It will not be hard for you to learn. But for now, it might seem like, oh, it's a different field or it's a different subject. You might need to invest a lot, but it's not like that. As Pardon me for the background noise if you are hearing anything because there's an ambulance. Okay. Continuing to it, since I have already mentioned to you the math foundation having strong advantage in logic and problem solving equips you for the outer world. And when we add Python and data tools, you're good to go. So the kind of skills I would say that you would require, or how can you actually acquire, is you all are browsing in YouTube, and there are a lot of platforms from where you can get those skills as well. Because it's not just about reading through stuff, but also doing. And that's what I love the most because until and unless there is like a practical example or I'm working on it, it doesn't I don't consume the knowledge as much as I would if I am actually doing it. So, learning is on the other side, and applying those learnings to build something will help you a lot. So, the technical skills, it might seem a lot for now because it is like, oh, Python, Pandas, NumPy, SQL, Power BI. These are like big words that you might feel like you have to learn a lot, but it's just names. But when you go into it, you will see how it's easy for people who can understand maths. And the soft skills that you need to develop is communication, curiosity, teamwork, collaboration, and which I feel Kaziranga University helps you with that a lot because while I was there, I got a lot of opportunities um, to have a lot of to attend a lot of seminars, and there were workshops where I could talk to different people, and there were these projects where you had to talk about it, and team and collaboration because you need to do a lot of group projects as well. So ultimately you are collaborating with people with different mindsets, that will also help you to grow. And critical thinking, being from a math background, you will possess an amount of critical thinking anyways. So I don't think these are like very uh, hard things for people from maths background to actually uh, learn. And communication, I would say, I know that in our education system, English is not that strongly emphasized, but no matter how much we dislike it, this is a global language. And I have known people who are really good at doing what they do. For example, I have known many software engineers who are really good at doing things, but uh, they also had to work on their communication, because what you do matters, but at the same time, how you communicate about it matters the most. So we need to work on our communication by conversing day to day with our professors, with our colleagues. That will help us a lot for it's not a one day work, it's a continuous work that you keep doing it for days, and just small changes that you can make in your day to day life by talking with your friends or colleagues, and not make fun of them, because I remember that my friends or we used to make fun of each other if we used to say like talk in English and all. But now I know that how it's important for you to expose yourself out there, because in even in Assam, in any kind of job roles, you this since it is one of the official language, you need to be able to talk in it, or at least understand it to a larger extent. So these are the soft skills that you can develop while you are studying, because you will get to do seminars and all, and you will be able to come out of the fear of presenting in front of people, because you will be talking in front of your friends or professors, who will help you a lot. The things that I love the most about Kaziranga University is also the library, because it was available to us for a long time, and whenever you needed something, the resources were there uh, for you to actually grasp knowledge. And not only the professors from our department, but there are, like, if you are interested to learn more about something, you can also approach other departments. That is also something really good about our university, and which helped me a lot, uh, learning things from different people. So I would say that take much advantage of what you have right now, because it's going to form a base for you that is going to help you a lot in your future. And I would say how I have just framed few steps for you, like how you can actually start with your journey in the field of tech. First, you can, I think you already heard about Coursera. Kaggle. So Kaggle is a place where you get a lot of free data sets which you can work on. So once you learn Python or get introduced with Python, you can go to Kaggle and you can browse data sets and check out how you can find meaningful insights from those data sets. So currently, since I'm working in credit card fraud detection, so I have a huge data set where I need to build a model to see if I'm able to detect that there is a fraud happening or not. So those are real life applications that we are doing in the industry right now. For example, if someone has some kind of symptoms and we want to know if they have diabetes, so that is also one form of example you can say. When you familiarize yourself with Kaggle, Future Coder, or Free Code Camp. These kind of places are the places where you can actually apply your knowledge and work for sharpening it. And then build portfolio. It's like a step-by-step process, but you don't have to worry too much about it. But I would say like start with the Kaggle challenges, because that's where you can learn what other people, if they are working on that project, what they are talking, what are their findings. So that's going to help you also. And internships. I think a couple of months back, university like Kaziranga University had an internship program, and I was really happy to see that, because I know the importance of internships, because it's required for you. Even the world is so competitive right now, because everyone has a degree, and if if you want to stand out, you need to have something more in your resume, not just your degrees. And that's what internships give you. It's a hands-on experience on like certain places. So there are like summer internships. I remember in while I was doing my MSc, that time I was browsing through summer internships, because the companies like TCS, like there are many companies like Amazon and all, they provide summer internships. And if you are from maths, they are definitely going to look at your resume, and they're definitely going to be interested in catering you, because maths is a very good degree. So I would say that think about internships before moving to the actual job world, because you will meet like-minded people, you will talk with them, you will know what's going on around, and you will learn a lot of soft skills as well when you are collaborating with them. It's not only that you are getting the industry knowledge, but also the teamwork and everything. So you will know that if you want to pursue something in this field or not, because that's like a small opportunity that um, you can make use of. And LinkedIn networking, that comes later point of time, not now, but it's good to have a LinkedIn profile, so that you will know that what's going on in the industry. And just try, if you're working on any kind of projects, because you will be working on dissertation if you are an MSc student. So you can also talk about your dissertation, or choose a good dissertation, and you can choose a good topic and all, and also write about it in your resume. Like that will also help you to stand out. So I just have some final thoughts about it, that um, you don't have to worry about, you have to about the journey that you are going to take, because it's a step by step process. Because me coming from Assam, I never thought that I will ever end up in UK. It was all step by step process. I At first I uh, went to a company as a business analyst. I had no idea what was happening, but I self-taught, and the people are nice, so they will help you learn things. It is never a hard task when you have a good team and good people around you who knows that you are a fresher, and you have no not much idea about it. So do that, utilize the resources, our professors to the fullest, because they are there to help you. And they are incredibly friendly, and I see that they haven't changed yet. And I really like that about Kaziranga University, because uh, in my whole of my education journey, I have found the professors of Kaziranga University to be incredibly friendly, as well as the people that I can approach to whenever I needed something or any kind of doubt. It didn't matter. So do utilize that privilege, because it's a privilege to have that. I know many of my classmates, because I did my graduation in Bibora College, like in Guwahati. So I know many of my fellow classmates went to different government universities as well, and their experience was not that pleasant in terms of engagement with the professor or learning things or by collaborating, because they were like unapproachable. I'm not saying it negatively, but at the same time, it happens in other universities as well, that it's a reality where there are certain, since they have a lot in the plate, so they might come across a bit unapproachable. But that's not the case with Kaziranga University, because our professors are very approachable and very friendly. And going to the technical side of it, like when we are combining the maths background with data tools and Python, we are like ready for the tech industry, and we should be happy that, and I'm really happy to see that new modules are being introduced, that is like quite nice, and it's going to help us be ready for the new age. And industry values problem solvers, not just coder. That is something that you need to just put in your mind, because that's what I was like insecure about, not knowing things like coding and all, not knowing much of it. Uh, and when I went to the when I got my first job, but it's not what they are looking for. It's what they're looking for is the mind, the problem solving mind. And if you have that, you can learn whatever you you are like thrown at. So that's something that you need to know. If you are a decent mathematician as well, you can do problem solving to a greater extent, and you are valuable. So that is something they value a lot. And yeah, keep learning consistently. Like opportunities will follow. Like if it happened for me, it will definitely work with you. It's just baby steps that you need to take, and it is definitely going to be worth it. It's not going to be boring, trust me, because every day I'm getting a new problem to solve. It's not the same repetitive things that I'm doing, and whatever I'm doing is changing, or like, or is changing something, or is meaningful in the real life, which I can see through my eyes. I'm not saying the traditional things are not meaningful, but at the same time, for me, I need to visualize what I have done is actually making any difference. So when I'm using mathematics here now, it is helping me see that how it's changing, or how are the things that's working out around me. The topics that have has been quite helpful for me in this data science job was linear algebra, machine learning algorithms, and statistics and probability, because we have used a lot of modeling, and those three subjects have been quite a lot of help towards my this journey. So yeah, I'll just sum up with this. I know it was a lot for you to grasp in just this short period of time, but I'm open to questions. And if you want to ask me anything, also if you feel shy to ask me anything now, you can definitely reach me out in my email. You can talk to me. You can just email me anytime you want. I will be really happy to help. That's all. I hope I did justice to this session, and thank you so much.
Taraz, am I audible to you? Can you hear me?
Oh, sorry, Coxon.
Okay. So first of all, thank you for this wonderful session and for your time apart from a busy schedule. And also, like, congrats for securing the new job there in UK.
Thank you.
Like we have few, like I just want to ask you a few questions, like on behalf of everyone.
Sure.
Like, like some direct question, and I'm expecting some direct answer from you. Like,
Sure.
what are the like in your case, what are the languages computer knowledge you have had earlier joining the tech companies? Like during the masters, till the masters, what are the computer knowledges you have gained? Or for a student, for a fresh student who want to go for those jobs, so কি তাহাঁতক মানে basic knowledge লাগিব computer, just one by one topics.
Sure. মই বিজনেছ এনালিষ্ট হিচাপে জইন কৰিছিলোঁ, সেইটো কাৰণে মোৰ কম্পিউটাৰ নলেজ ইমান লগা নাই, কিন্তু মই মেথলেব ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট আছিলে। আকৌ মই C++ আৰু C# নহয়, C++ আৰু C লেংগুৱেজ মই শিকিছিলোঁ আগতে। চ' মোৰ সেইটো এটলিষ্ট এটা বেচিক নলেজ আছিলে যে প্ৰগ্ৰামিং লেংগুৱেজ হাউ ইট লুকছ লাইক, কেনেকৈ ফাংচন কৰে। বাট মই বিজনেছ এনালিষ্ট হিচাপে জইন কৰিছিলোঁ বুলি মোৰ ইমান প্ৰগ্ৰামিং লেংগুৱেজ দৰকাৰ পৰা নাই। তো মই তাত গৈহে শিকিছোঁ SQL। কিন্তু মোক but if I get the opportunity to relearn or to restart my journey as a data analyst or data scientist, then I would say Python is important. That's asked by everyone. Python is the easiest language, I feel, amongst every other languages because it's very user friendly. আৰু যেটো মানে ডেটা এক্সপ্লৰেশ্যন বা ডেটা সায়েন্স বা ডেটা এনালাইচিছত যেটো পাইথন টুলছ এণ্ড ইউজ হয়, যেনেকৈ নামপাই ইজ দ্য নিউমেৰিকেল side of the programming language. So we are using already, we are good with numbers in maths. So I assume NumPy won't be harder because NumPy is a library that we use a lot in Python. So that is something I believe is important in data science or data analyst journey.
So actually we have already introduced Python in our syllabus. Like currently we are also providing one STP, short-term course, a training program on Python and AI in the department. And currently this is going on from last few days. One more question, like how one student, like this is an exceptional part you have chosen. Right? Normally what happens whenever I go through the alumni profile of our university, so 90% students, what they do, they go for some government jobs, like they're doing some BTech, PH, then giving some TET or other exams, and they're availing some government jobs. But your part was different, right? So how one student can avail those paths, or how can one student from mathematics background get such kind of jobs? What are their first approach towards this field?
Sure. I believe the first step that you should be having is do projects, and second will be build a resume or CV in the industry standard format. Because what I have seen is like most of my friends, they don't have a standard CV according to the industry, which I can also help with. I can also send it to you to see what it is. But at the same time, I feel coming from a maths background, what grabbed my attention was like I always wanted to do something in the applied side of it. It's just everyone used to ask me, because the people who used to hate maths, they used to ask me, maths or no ki kaam ase, ami ki use koru niki, mane ami to eko use no koru. To mor mane hodai curiosity to asile je ami to use koru maths, ami day to day life ot maths use koriye thako. To mor mane hodai he curiosity to asile je aru keneke mane aru kunbilak khali ami teaching ote jabo paru niki, aru ki ekoi nai niki. Sadly, অসমত সেই এক্সপ'জাৰটো অহা নাই য'ত মানে এতিয়া আহি আছে লাহে লাহে বাট বেক ইন দেট টাইম তেতিয়া মানে যে মেথছৰ বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ড বা MSc কৰা ল'ৰা ছোৱালীবিলাক যে বেলেগ জাগাতো যাব সেইটো কেতিয়াও ভাবাই নাই মানে বা সিহঁতে কেতিয়াও মানে সেই অপশ্যনছ দিয়াই নাই 90% of my classmates are in teaching or in banking but we have more like actuary আছে আকৌ ডেটা চায়েন্স ডেটা এনালিষ্ট এইবোৰ কোম্পানীৰ যিবিলাক জব হয় সেইবিলাকত ইটছ it can seem like যে এইটো বহুত দূৰত আছে বা মানে আমাৰ গেপ বহুত আছে কিয় কাৰণে আমি একো নাজানো কি হৈছে বাট দ্য ফাৰ্ষ্ট ষ্টেপ আই ফিল লাইক লিংকড ইন অ'পেন কৰাটো ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট হয় আৰু তুমি যিটো পষ্টত যাব বিচাৰা সেই পষ্টত থকা মানুহবিলাকক ফ'ল' কৰা লিংকডিনত কানেকশ্যন ৰিকুৱেষ্ট পঠোৱা কিয় কাৰণে সিহঁতে কি কৰি আছে এটলিষ্ট ইউ উইল হেভ এন আইডিয়া যে অ'কে এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ মানুহবিলাক এইটো ফিল্ডত আছে MS এইবোৰ বস্তু এক্সপ্ল'ৰ কৰিছিলোঁ মই আৰু মই এটা লিষ্ট বনাইছিলোঁ যে মই কোনটো কোনটো ফিল্ডত যাব পাৰোঁ বা এলিজিবিলিটি মেথছৰ কিহত কিহত লাগে তো সেইটোৰ হিচাপত মই এপ্ৰ'চ কৰিছিলোঁ আৰু মোৰ যিহেতু মই ফ্ৰেছাৰ আছিলোঁ তো মোৰ ইমান টেকনিকেল নলেজ দৰকাৰ নাছিলে কিয় কাৰণে সিহঁতে এক্সপেক্টটো নকৰে যে তোমাৰ ইমান লাইক আপোনাৰ ইমান টেকনিকেল নলেজ থাকিব বুলি বাট যদি ফেমিলিয়াৰিটি থাকে দেন ইটছ এ প্লাছ পইণ্ট ফৰ ইউ চ' আপুনি যেনেকৈ কৈছে যে পাইথন আপোনালোকে ইণ্ট্ৰডিউচড কৰিছে দেটছ এ ৰিয়েলি গুড থিং এণ্ড আই এম ৰিয়েলি হেপ্পী এবাউট ইট কিয় কাৰণে it will give us an edge because maths was already good but now Python together is nice so if I am a fresher now before even graduating what I will start doing is like I'll go to LinkedIn look at the jobs their requirements fresher roles and see if I have those things and if I don't have those things then because the basic they want if I now also go to LinkedIn for a fresher role for example in data analyst or anything they will be saying that familiarity with Python or SQL and communication skills from graduation this কিন্তু ইমান বেছিকে মানে এটা point of focus নকৰে কিয় কাৰণে they expect you not to know things so as a fresher I would go to LinkedIn and then I would look at the job descriptions of the thing then I will tailor my resume according to the job description that will help us like because that will help us being selected and in India we have certain websites like naukri.com and all so there's a trick that I understood that naukri.com you can upload your resume and the HRs and all they can also approach you about it but it is a platform where I feel mostly experienced people are approached but at the same time freshers if there are opening on in freshers posts they are also approached but then I benefited most from LinkedIn because people will be posting job openings there itself for freshers. So I applied through LinkedIn. And any other steps, if I would assume, was like talking to people. I approached people in LinkedIn who were working in that company or in that post. So before even selecting the job of data, like business analysis, I talked to the person who is working as a business analyst in that company to know what they are doing in the day-to-day life and how my job will look like, and what kind of um, requirements I will be needing to have that. So that helped me a lot. I'm not sure if I'm missing something, but did I answer the question, or is there anything that I need to say?
Hopefully everyone got the answer. Like they now got some way path to enter to this certain field. Oh, one more question. Like normally our কি হয় no ইয়াতে like in particularly in this part of Assam. I am not going to talk about the entire Assam. Like ইয়াতে কি হয় মানে there is a mindset like it's a company job. Now my question is related to that. What is the career growth in a like so-called company jobs? The interesting field.
Sure. সেইটো হয় আৰু এই কোম্পানী জবৰ মাইণ্ডছেটটো মই যেতিয়া কোম্পানীত গৈছোঁ তেতিয়া মোৰ মা দেউতাক চবেই সোধে ক'ত কাম কৰে ইয়াত কোম্পানী মানে। আৰু মই কেৰেলাত মোৰ ফাৰ্ষ্ট জব আছিলে, আৰু এনেও অসমৰ পৰা ইউজুৱেলি লেবাৰ যায় ন কেৰেলাত, চ' চবেই মানে ভাবা আছিলে যে মই কেৰেলাত কি কাম কৰোঁ মানে। তো সেই মাইণ্ডছেটটো আছে আৰু এতিয়াও আছে। কিন্তু company jobত I feel I grew a lot in company job rather than government job. মোৰ parents দুজনেই government employee আছিলে। সিহঁতৰ life and মোৰ life, if I even look at the salary perspective also, the growth in corporate is higher than it is not actually company job, it is corporate job. That is the proper word. কিয় কাৰণে কোম্পানী আমি কাপোৰৰ কোম্পানী বা এনেকুৱা কোম্পানীত নহয়, এইটো কৰ্পৰেট টেকনিকেল টাৰ্ম হয়, সেইটো কৰ্পৰেট জব। চ' কৰ্পৰেট জবত not only personal growth but salary growthো বহুত বেছি হয়। মই যদি নিজৰ কথা কওঁ, মোৰ ইনিচিয়েল salary বহুত কম আছিলে first year, but more increment was more than 40% next year, which is not possible in government job. কিয় কাৰণে increment বহুত কম থাকে। It's all skill based. মোৰ promotion বহুত জলদি হৈছিলে বেলেগৰ comparatively, কিয় কাৰণে মই skills develop কৰিছিলোঁ। It's like consistency. তুমি নিজৰ ওপৰত যিমান work কৰি আছা, it is observed, it is noticed by someone who is working with you or someone above you. So according to your skills you are promoted, not by your age, but tumar kiman experience ase. Because I know people who joined company who just have 1 year of experience, but because of their because of their skills they got promoted to a very big position as well. So promotions are also really good. Like it's the climbing of ladder is not just one step. You can also jump to a much bigger step based on how you are working. And I personally felt that there was a lot of work-life balance for myself, because মোৰ দুদিন ছুটি আছিলে weekendত, তো মই 5 days work কৰি 2 days I will just go roam around wherever I wanted to. And in corporate there's a standard where you don't have to call your seniors sir, ma'am or anything. You have to just call them by their name. And also you learn a lot, because there are like activities. In my company we had these activities where every year we had like dance competitions, singing competition. Like I never felt that I was working in a company, but I always felt like, okay, I'm in college again, because those programs used to happen. The HR team is responsible to for the employee engagement. They don't let an employee feel depressed or at least in my company, it was a mid-sized company. And in South India, mostly the companies are like that, where if you have any personal problems also, they will take care of it. And you can also take work from home if you have any issues uh, in your life or anything. So I enjoyed a lot, and I enjoyed a lot in my company life because I also got to go to a lot of trips from the company. We had we had clients from abroad. So whenever they used to come to India, because mostly India has a service-based companies, the IT sectors, because we provide services to abroad, like abroad clients, because it's cheaper in India than abroad. And the services that we provide, and since we have clients from abroad as well, there is an exposure to other countries, not only the people around you or from India itself, but to other countries. My motivation to come to UK was because my manager, he was from Poland, and they were really nice. Their work culture was really nice. That was what made me think that I should also explore abroad options. So the exposure, I believe, is exponential in corporate compared to government jobs. And if I need to sum up, like, what are the things that I really liked as a fresher, the support from seniors was really nice. The team members, they helped me grow. They never looked down upon me, thinking that I don't know anything, because they helped me learn things. Third, the salary increment is really good based on your skills as well. Uh, and there are people who say that, oh, iman কম পইচা দি আছে এতিয়া নাযাও, but কৰ্পৰেটত সেইটো নহয়। যদি তুমি কম পইচাটো যদি এইটো ইয়েৰত সোমাই আছা, even if it's 20,000 আৰু তুমি বাহিৰত গৈ কাম কৰি আছা, you can manage with that for a year, and then in the next year it will be like based on your skills evaluation also. Not even তুমি যদি বহুত ভালকেও যদি পাৰফৰ্ম কৰা নাই, তেতিয়াও যেটো এভাৰেজ ইনক্ৰিমেণ্ট থাকে সেইটো বহুত হাই থাকে, যেটো কাৰণে salary is also a thing that I believe like we should talk about money. So money is also a big factor that is attractive, and you get to explore a lot of places, a lot of people. People skills improve হয় কিয় কাৰণে আমি যেতিয়া অকলে কাম কৰোঁ সেইটো বেলেগ হয়, আৰু আমি যেতিয়া বেলেগ মানুহৰ লগত কাম কৰোঁ, our opinions, it does matter, but at the same time we need to learn how to communicate with people and work with people even if we don't agree with them. So those kind of skills, it helps you in life as well, in generally in life. Routine is also really good. It is not that stressful if you are working consistently, and perks in terms of standards hawk বা মানে exposure hawk, it's really good in corporate compared to like government jobs. That's what I felt. Yeah, thank you.